Good morning everyone, and welcome to Outdoors and welcome to the ski vlog. Oh my goodness me, we are here in the beautiful French Alps and I could not be happier. We arrived quite late last night. It is day one here on the ski trip and I don't know if you can see it coming down behind me, but wow, do we have snow. Let me show you the view I am currently looking out onto. It is literally the definition of a whiteout. It's like the thickest, chunkiest snow I think I have ever seen. It's really coming down fast and it is just covering the entire place. It's making it look so magical. I'm currently just stood out on our balcony. So this is the view from our balcony. We have such a gorgeous view with all of the buildings. Look at that snow. Oh, it literally looks like something out of a postcard. I literally cannot believe it. I'm freezing as I'm stood out here. So I think I'm gonna head inside. We can catch up properly, but I'm so excited to be here. Okay, I've just come up to our room now and I'm basically going to have to decide between bad lighting or freezing my tushy off because it's still quite early in the morning. So we've just got like the false lights on in our room, but it is so cold outside. I literally could not stand out there anymore. But we've got the cutest little, very French Alps star room. It's like very ski-esque. It's wooden. It's really cute. It feels very like chalet vibes, I think is the best way to describe it. And we've got a little window looking out onto the cutest little view, which is just so lovely to see. Our hotel is in such a good location as well, so we're really lucky. Good morning. Alex has just come in. So yeah, so we arrived last night, quite late actually, but we literally just got in, grabbed our skis, got ourselves sorted and headed straight to the bed. So we are so excited for our first morning on the slopes. How excited are you? Shimmy. Can't wait for our first morning on the slopes, although I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not entirely sure exactly how much skiing we're actually going to be able to do, just because it is complete whiteout. We are due good weather by the end of the week, but for the first few days that we're here, it is pretty much going to be like this, which is great because it means we get fresh snow. It means it's really great skiing conditions in terms of like the actual powder, but obviously visibility is quite minimal, so we're going to have to see how we get on. But I'm just so excited to get out on the slopes and just enjoy our first morning. I have completely layered up in my favorite super dry. I really love the fact that it's got like the little super dry logo here, my super dry thermal roll neck, which I really like. In terms of jewellery, I always keep my jewellery so minimal whenever I'm skiing. I don't like to wear any rings because obviously you're going to be putting your gloves on and off. I just put a couple of like cute little earrings and I've just got some Huggies in now. Of course I've got my Apple Watch on and then just like a bracelet. That's literally all I am wearing. And then of course I've got my salopettes on, which I didn't actually show you this, but I ordered these just before I came. These are some elasticated belts from Amazon. I'll link them down below. They're so handy at just making sure to keep your salopettes like upright if you don't have ones that have suspenders, which I don't. I prefer not to wear suspenders just because it's such a faff to get on and off. So I'll link these belts down below. It comes in a pack. You've got white, tan and black. So obviously I've just brought the black one with me and they're great because they're super stretchy. They're one size. They're really comfortable, and then it means that you're not worried about like being uncomfortable as you're skiing, but you don't have to worry about your trousers falling down. So that is great. So I'm going to gear up now and get ready for our first morning on the slopes. I'm so excited to get back out there, and I hope you guys are excited to come along with me for a week's ski holiday with the fam. I'm really looking forward to it. Right, so we are all geared up and ready to go. Alex keeps saying that I am in stealth mode because I've got an all black ski outfit, but got my salopettes on, my really gorgeous super dry ski jacket that I'm just absolutely obsessed with. Also love the fact that it's got a hood, so I think I might probably have to keep this up for the majority of the skiing this morning. And then of course I've got my helmet on and my goggles and we are ready to go. So let's get out for a morning of swooping.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something.
Oh my goodness me, that wind is so strong. I hope you can hear me okay. But first morning of skiing. How did you find that, babe?
It's a bit windy.
The snow is amazing though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's fresh powder, isn't it?
Like completely fresh. Alex is completely wrapped up, so am I. You can literally only just about see our mouth. It's pretty much here. You can't even see Alex as you're in full stealth mode.
Stealth mode.
At least
well,
you're nice and
hardly.
warm.
I look like a massive tangerine.
But oh my goodness, the snow is insane. We're just praying that the sun comes out because it is quite tricky to see when conditions are like this. But it's so nice to be back on the slopes, doing what we love, and just swoop, swoop, swooping. Just my favourite thing in the world. It's been such a lovely morning, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been great, especially because like the conditions have put most people off.
Yes, it's actually really quiet.
So those that brave it get the whole slope to themselves.
So we've been filming each other, we've been going down, Alex has been doing loads of jumps and tricks.
Oh yeah.
It's been
like
absolutely amazing. You do love your jump.
I do a little jumpy jump.
It's been absolutely amazing.
Shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass.
So day one of skiing is done and dusted, and my goodness me, that was such a fun day. The perfect first day on the slopes. The snow did not hold out. It was literally snowing the entire day. We stopped for a coffee, we stopped for lunch, and the snow did not give in. In fact, I think it's actually still snowing. Oh my gosh, it is still so heavy. The snow is really, really coming down now, but it was actually kind of magical to ski. And sometimes it can be really tricky to ski in snow because it means that it's quite difficult to see the slopes, but it was actually absolutely fine. We did have to really cover up though because it was so cold. So if you saw the clips, we were literally like full balaclavas, everything up. I do have a little bit of wind burn on my cheeks, so I have just put on a fresh layer of foundation. I've showered, I've washed, I'm feeling nice and fresh, and we're ready to head out for the evening. So we are going down to the shops. We're going to do a little bit of shopping and a bit of exploring of the village because this is Alex's first time here in Outdoors. I want to show him around the village. One of my favourite things about this ski resort is it's actually a working village. Like, it's not purely a ski resort, it's not purely for skiers. Like, people live here, people work here, there's loads of different kind of like areas to it. Like, it doesn't feel too touristy, which is what I really love about coming here. So we're going to go and have a wander around the town tonight, and I think we might get ourselves a pizza to treat ourselves for the first night here in Outdoors as a little bit of a congrats, you made it down the slopes in one piece. Although saying that, I think I might need a new nickname. The Faller. I took 3 tumbles today, which is so unlike me. I think it's just because when it's snowing, it's a little bit trickier to see, and like seeing what you're skiing on and stuff like that. Obviously, if you're skiing on ice, you need to ski differently. If you're skiing on powder, you need to ski differently, and not being able to see exactly what the snow is can be a little bit tricky. So I took a couple of tumbles. There was at one point where I actually went over a rock, and I literally landed straight on my stomach, and I winded myself so badly, and poor Alex was like, I've got you, I've got you, I've got you. He was coming down to save me, and I literally couldn't talk. I was like, I'm fine. Honestly, he was looking at me like, you don't look fine. So I did take a couple of tumbles, so I think I'm going to have some real bruises on my hips by tomorrow. But you know what, if you don't come away from a ski holiday with a few bruises, then you haven't had enough fun, and it's all fun and games in the end of the day. Like, I'm absolutely fine. I always end up taking a couple of tumbles throughout the week, so hopefully those 3 tumbles are the only 3 tumbles that I will take this week, and the rest of the week will be smooth sailing with the skiing. So yeah, we're all down safely. We had a really lovely lunch. We stopped for a couple of drinks, just took in the like atmosphere and the vibe. It's so magical when you're just sitting having a nice Bailey's coffee and looking at the snow outside. Is absolutely wonderful. It really has been the most magical first day here in Outdoors. So we're getting ready to go out. We're gonna go and have a little bit of an explore of the village, have a little bit of a shopping spree, and just have a lovely first evening here. We've come into a little shop which gives me so many memories, because we used to come to Outdoors quite a lot when we were younger, when we were kids. It was always our favourite resort to come to, and this shop sells the cutest little t-shirts, and it just brings me back to when I was like 10, 11, 12, and I used to think it was the coolest thing when I would come home with my Outdoors t-shirt. They had so many choices. I mean, look at how adorable these are. There's like Outdoors, and then they'd have like proper little kids ones. You've got that there, which is really cool. I would always end up with like a pink girly one, which I absolutely loved. So it's making me so nostalgic coming back in here all these years later and seeing all the t-shirts. I'm kind of tempted to get one just for the sake of a memory. Baby, you're gonna get a t-shirt. Do you want to get one? I do doggos. You can get doggo if you want. So I was about to start talking then. The snow is really coming down now. Oh my goodness, you look like a literal walking tangerine.
Hashtag walking tangerine, look me up on Insta or on Twitter. Hashtag Tange we walk. Oh. I save you. I save you. I save you.
You get that, babe?
I save you.
Okay, I think we're on. Oh my gosh, Alex, it's so slippery with the snow. I think we're on route to. We're on route. What?
Check it.
You didn't even skid. We are en route now to go and get pizzas because we are starving. The snow is falling. We deserve it after a hard day of skiing. Look how magical it looks behind me. All the trees are lit up. This is one of the few places in the world where they can get away with having Christmas trees up all year round because it just looks so magical. But yeah, I think we're gonna go and get a pizza now, warm our cockles at home, and enjoy a lovely evening in our chalet. Precious cargo you've got right there. Better not drop it. Good morning everyone and welcome to the ski vlog day 2. We are still in the depths of a winter wonderland here in Outdoors. It is snowing so much. I don't know if you can see it coming down. It's really bright as well. I feel like I should have got sunglasses on, even though it's like completely cloudy. Like the sky is just completely white, but because obviously you're surrounded by the snow, it's so bright, so I'm like really struggling to see right now. But we've got a really fun day planned today. Decided after a couple of tumbles yesterday I could probably do with a little bit of a rest today and just give my legs a little bit of time off, so I've decided to take the morning just to do a little bit of walking, exploring and wandering around. So plan of action for today, we're actually going to head up and get a coffee up at the second piece. So yeah, we're going to go and get a coffee. We're going up the DMC, going to the first stop, and there's a really cute little coffee place there. So I think we're gonna grab a coffee and just enjoy. I was gonna say enjoy the views, but it's so cloudy. I don't really think there's a huge amount of views, but enjoy the atmosphere because I absolutely love it. It's so much nicer as well when you've got your normal boots on and not your ski boots. So outfit of the day, I've just currently got on my little Zara beanie because it is seriously coming down the snow, and I'm trying to just protect my hair as much as possible. I've got my totem scarf on because the wool scarf is so nice and cozy warm. Of course, I've got my super dry jacket. I've just paired up my little Louis Vuitton, which is probably the most ridiculous bag to take with me on the slopes, but actually it's like one of the best bags that I could because it's crossbody. It's got a lot of room and it's waterproof, so I really like it. Salopettes, and of course my walking snow boots. So got all that on, and we're going to head up for a coffee at DMC 1, and then we're going to head up to the second stop and go to the ice grotto. And that's another thing that I love that outdoors have. We have literally gone every single year that we have come here. They've got an ice grotto up at DMC 2, up at like the highest, well not the highest viewpoint, like the second highest viewpoint, and it's basically a cave that they have carved out, and there's ice sculptures in there, and every year they have a theme. So we don't know what the theme is this year, but I'm really excited to find out so we can go and have an explore of the ice grotto and enjoy that, because seeing as though it's such like snowy weather, it's so cloudy, it's obviously not the best conditions to ski in. So I think I'm going to make the most of not skiing this morning and enjoy the other amenities that we've got here in outdoor. So that's the plan of action for this morning. I'm so excited. So let's go and get this girl caffeinated and go and get a coffee. Okay, we've made it to the ice grotto now. I hope you can hear me over the wind because look behind me, it's literally a complete whiteout. It is so snowy and completely covered, but the theme this year for the grotto is Egypt. So I'm really excited to see the art sculptures and the kind of exhibit that they've got going. So let's go. Here's some of the sculptures that they've done from the years gone. I remember this one, I think. I'm pretty sure we came for this one, and I also remember this one, the Eskimo one. That was a year that we were here, but look at them. Right, we're going down. Let's go. Goodness, that was absolutely amazing. The sculptures are just, I don't know how they do it, literally out of ice and snow. The entire thing is made out of ice and snow. It was just incredible. Okay, so just stopped for some lunch and I am all geared up, ready to head back on the slopes this afternoon. I think it was the perfect thing, taking the morning off, enjoying the ice grotto, having a bit of a wander, letting my legs rest, and then it means I am ready for skiing this afternoon. And as you can see, I've got my sunglasses on because the sun, oh my goodness me, Alex just threw a snowball at me. Do you want to not? I've got my sunglasses on because if you can see behind me, the sun is coming out, which makes me so happy. So hopefully the last half of this week we are going to have lots of sun. I say the last half, the rest of the week we get to have some sun. So we are heading back up the mountains for more swooping this afternoon. I've got my Burberry scarf on just to keep me warm, taking my bag off because Bags are not the most practical thing to ski with, but yeah, ready to go this afternoon for a lovely afternoon of skiing in the sun. Oh my goodness me, look at that sunshine. How excited are you? You might have to change your visor, or you might have to get your new sunglasses on. If you watched the end of the last video, you'll see Alex treated himself to some lovely new sunglasses at Duty Free. We might have to get those out and get them on for you. Did you have a good morning skiing without me?
I did.
Yes, yeah, it was great when you weren't there.
Not even gonna hesitate. I managed to actually get my thighs burning.
Alex had a great morning at skiing without me, but we're currently just on one of the bucket lifts heading over to the slopes. I'm so hoping that the sun stays out this afternoon, because it just makes everything so much more magical. I mean, look at the village behind me. It just looks so beautiful. We're almost at our stop, so let's get going. Everyone, it has been a few hours since I last spoke to you after the most amazing afternoon on the slopes. I'm so glad I got back out there and got out this afternoon, because it was just such perfect conditions. It was snowing in some areas, but it was clear in others. We got the most beautiful, like fresh powdered snow to ski down, and it was just absolutely magical. So we had the most wonderful afternoon of skiing on our second day here in Outdoors. We managed to get a little bit higher as well, so we could see a little bit more of the village and of some of the slopes, which was so lovely. I'm just desperate for the clouds to clear so that we can see the beautiful views, which was just like the best thing whenever you come skiing. Just being able to see like the mountains surrounding you is so just awe-inspiring. I absolutely love it. But I am freshly showered, I've washed my hair, and I'm feeling really fresh, and I'm currently getting myself ready to go out tonight. And I thought, you know what, it's been a really long time since we last did a get ready with me, so I thought that we could get ready together for a really lovely meal out tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. First of all, I am just packing on this foundation because the wind burn, I'm not gonna lie, oh my goodness me, I've got such bad wind burn at the moment. My cheeks, look at how red they are. I've literally been packing on the concealer and foundation. I'm currently using the YSL Touche Éclat, which is just such a fab foundation. I really like this for like heavy coverage, but not too thick. Like, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a lot, but you can really build it, which is what I really like about it. And I'm not wearing any fake tan at the moment, so I thought, you know what, I'll bring this one because this is my kind of like more paler shade. So this is Touche Éclat in B10, and I absolutely love that. And I've just paired it with some concealer under my eyes. I'm not concealing all too much. It's mainly just trying to cover that wind burn on my cheeks, because as much as the weather was lovely, the wind when you get up high is howling, and so you have to literally put your balaclava up as high as you can, like pull your scarf up into your goggles and try and snuggle inside all of your layers to protect your face. Otherwise you end up with rosy cheeks, just like I've got right now. So we have got a very exciting meal booked tonight that I'm seriously looking forward to. We are going to the most adorable restaurant here in Outdoors. It's a really cute little place called Edelweiss, like kind of like the flower, and I absolutely love it. It's become a little bit of a family tradition for us to go to Edelweiss whenever we're here, so it's really nice that I get to introduce Alex to Edelweiss and show him around. It's like, the best way to describe it is just the cutest little stereotypical chalet vibes, real like hygge kind of energy. It's very wooden, it's very like rustic, it's very authentic, and the food, oh my goodness me. I think actually Edelweiss was the first time I ever tried raclette, which if you don't know what raclette is, oh my goodness, it's basically this like giant wheel of cheese, and then they have this like machine, it kind of like sits like that, and the cheese sits like this, and then the machine like heats the cheese, well, same machine, it's like this heater, and it heats the top layer, like melts the top layer of the cheese, and then like scrape it off. Oh, absolutely amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that tonight. I must say, despite the fact that it has been a little bit snowy and the conditions maybe haven't been the best, we still have had a really good couple of days of skiing. I mean, the snow is just the freshest that you could ask for, which is literally like the most amazing thing. I absolutely love it when you've got fresh powder snow. As I say, I'm just waiting for the sun to come out towards the end of the week. I'm quite lucky. I've been skiing from quite a young age, so I've experienced like loads of different kind of like ski holidays. Like I've been on some ski holidays where it's just been pure sunshine the whole week, some holidays where it's been snowing the whole week. I think we're going to get the best of both. So we're having fresh snow in the first half of the week, and then we should have sunshine for the last few days, which I would definitely rather it that way round, because then it just means that you have fresh snow to ski on when the sun does eventually come out, and it means it's not too like icy, the conditions are quite good, and it just means you get a really lovely time when you're skiing. I've been getting a few messages on Instagram recently just asking about some like essentials to bring when you're skiing, what to pack, what not to pack. If you watched my packing video, you'll know that I've tried to keep it really light, because especially in terms of like makeup, skincare, you're really not going to be wanting a lot, especially in terms of like active skincare. If you've got any active products, you're not going to be needing them whilst you're up here, because it's quite like harsh on your skin anyway. Obviously the elements, the air's a little bit thinner, the sun is very strong, so strong SPF and like lightweight moisturizers, hyaluronic acids, anything that's going to give your skin a really good drink. In terms of makeup, I literally just brought my everyday makeup because I like to put a little bit on whilst I'm on the slopes. The main thing I've been wearing actually whilst we have been on the slopes is the H2O skin tint. This is from Pixie and it is the best thing ever. It's a tinted face gel, so it's kind of like a lighter version of a tinted moisturizer. It feels so lovely, it feels really moisturizing, really nourishing, and it doesn't feel like you're wearing makeup at all, but just gives you a little bit of kind of like a little bit of a, what's the word, almost like an airbrush to your skin, I think is the best way to describe it. I would also say that before you go, if you're someone that really likes to make sure that you're still looking nice on the slopes, like I like to put a little bit of makeup on, I like to do my brows, I like to maybe curl my eyelashes, looking at getting LVL lash treatment is a great one, because it really gives you that lift and volume. It makes you look like you're wearing mascara when you're actually not, because you are not going to be wanting to wear mascara on the slopes, because it will literally just pour down your face. You will end up with none on your eyes and all of it down on your cheeks by the end of the day, from like the winds, from going quite quickly, from the kind of like rush that you get. Your eyes will literally be streaming. Now, when it comes to ski outfits, I've been getting a lot of questions about ski outfits. Definitely head over to my Instagram, because I've given like a few little examples of ski outfits, the kind of things that I'm wearing on this holiday. But it kind of depends on what you're going to be doing if you're on a ski holiday. Like if you've clicked on this video because you want to get some like ski outfit inspo or anything like this, it kind of depends on whether you're the kind of person who prefers to like apparate on the slopes, or if you prefer to come home, get a shower and then head out for the evening. I'm kind of the latter half of that. So one of the first things that I would say is bring double the amount of underwear you think you need, because if you're like me and you like to go out on the slopes, come home, shower and then go out for the evening, you're going to need 2 pairs of underwear at least every single day. And I've definitely been caught short once or twice when I've been on a ski holiday in the past, because you forget you wear 2 outfits, like 2 full outfits every single day. But then in terms of like your evening outfit, you really are not going to be needing a lot. I pretty much am just going to be wearing like a cashmere jumper tonight, some leggings. One thing I would say is so key is making sure you're bringing the right materials. Like it really does go to show how cold it is here and like how important those materials are. Cashmere is such an important one, so I'm definitely going to be wearing a cashmere jumper, and cashmere socks makes all the difference when it comes to your warmth, when it comes to your comfort. I get so grumpy when I am uncomfortable, when I'm cold, so I always like to make sure that I have everything that I need with me to keep me as comfortable as possible. So the White Company cashmere socks are literally my go-to when it comes to ski holiday essentials. I could not live without them. I feel like I've been chatting so much that I literally haven't even been talking through what I've been doing with my makeup. So I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way, is it? Natural Nudes Born This Way palette. And I absolutely adore this. It really is like the perfect nude palette. This is a great one to take away with you actually, because it literally has every single shade you need. And I've just been going in with seashells on like my crease, and then I'm going in with nude over the base of my eyes. I don't think I want anything too shimmery. I'm really struggling with the light in this room. I don't really want anything too shimmery, because I just think I want it like a nice natural kind of nude eyeshadow on tonight, just for something a little bit simple. And of course, it wouldn't be an Ellie evening look without a bit of winged liner. So I've just gone in with the shade Truffle, which is like the dark brown shade right at the end, and just created a little bit of a wing. I know I've literally chatted you through how to do my winged liner thousands of times. I'll leave a tutorial linked down below if you do want to know exactly how I create it, but it's a really lovely way of just giving a little bit of lift and shape to your face. I'm just going to finish off with a little bit of mascara now, which is so nice to finally put on, because as I said, I've not really been wearing mascara recently just because of the fact that it just streams down your eyes and makes you so uncomfortable. But yeah, in terms of like ski essentials, I really do feel like it's just anything that makes you as comfortable as possible. I'm someone that wears way more thermals than most people. I'll probably wear like 2 to 3 thermals, whereas most people will probably just wear 1. I always wear 2 pairs of socks. Most people just wear 1. So it's just about like whether you're a cold-blooded person, making sure you're going to be as comfortable as possible. Also, when it comes to hair, I brought a hairdryer and I did bring straighteners, but I feel like it's one of those where the only time I will ever do my hair is probably once or twice when we go out for a nice meal in the evening. Other than that, it's scraped back, it is out of my face or in a plait. If you're going on like a girl ski trip, if you are someone that can plait, you are going to be very, very popular on the trip, because I feel like that's the best way to have your hair, because it just gets it out of the way, but also you don't like want to do a bun or a pony because it really hurts with your helmets. So it's just a great way of getting your hair out of your face in like a cute and chic way, but also still remaining super comfortable. Of course, finishing off with a bit of lippy, I'm wearing the NARS Orgasm Lip Butter because I seriously need some moisture. That is another thing actually that's an absolute essential. I'm not really someone that carries like a rucksack or a backpack with me, not even really a bag. Alex tends to carry a backpack, so that means anything like that I need I can chuck in there. But things that I always keep on my person, tissues and lip balm are like the most important things. So I really like this one because it is a lip balm, so it's super moisturising, but it's nice and tinted, so you get a little bit of colour. So yeah, that is my makeup for the evening done. I don't know what is the best lighting to show you because I feel like the lighting here is just absolutely horrendous, but as I said, when it comes to just coming on a ski holiday, like I know a lot of people really care about looking chic on a holiday and looking as kind of fabulous as possible. It's about still looking nice and still feeling great, but keeping yourself as comfortable as possible. So I think my best advice when it comes to a ski holiday is you will look chic if you feel comfortable, you will look good if you feel good. So I feel like that's the best advice that I can give. I need to go and do my hair now, get myself dressed and ready for the night because I am so excited for this yummy food. Right, hair and makeup is done and I am ready for the night. I cannot get over my rosy cheeks, honestly. It is absolutely horrendous, but I've just got myself on a really lovely, nice, warm cashmere roll neck. I would definitely recommend bringing yourself a cashmere roll neck because that's so great when you're heading out in the evening. You want to dress up a little bit. Another great way of just kind of like elevating an outfit really easily is obviously with your jewellery. I've just popped on my Pandora favourite. So I've just got a little pearl necklace on paired with some really gorgeous little huggies. I've got my 2 favourite Brilliance rings paired with my 2 favourite birthstone rings. I've got my favourite bracelet on, and then on this arm I've got my birthstone bangle, not birthstone, bangle, my Brilliance bangle, another diamante bangle, and my favourite halo ring. So I've just styled up the outfit with my jewellery and I am good to go. I am so excited for dinner tonight. I feel like I've been looking forward to Edelweiss ever since we booked this ski holiday so many months ago. They've got raclette, they've got meats, they've got cheeses. It's just going to be absolutely amazing. I really hope it's as good as I remember. So I'll show you a full outfit just before we head out because the mirror is downstairs. There's not actually any mirrors in this room, which I always feel like is the way when it comes to hotel rooms. There's never any mirrors, which is always just so stereotypical. But yeah, I'll show you a full outfit as we are heading out, but feeling very lovely, very dressed up and very excited for tonight's dinner. Right, so full outfit of the day. Of course, I've got my favourite Pandora pieces on and the coziest little black cashmere knit. I think this is a Farfetch number. I'll link it down below for you. I've got 2 pairs of leggings on just because it is a good 10-15 minute walk. So I want to make sure I am nice and cozy, warm. And then of course, I've got my snowshoes because as much as you want to wear nice shoes, you want to look a little bit dressed up for a meal, there is literally nothing else that you can wear when you're on a ski holiday. I brought my Uggs for purely travel purposes. There are only 2 shoes that I brought, my Uggs and my snow boots, because I know that otherwise I'm going to be slipping on the ice as we're heading over to the restaurant. So I'm going to chuck my coat over the top and we are ready to go for a lovely evening meal. welcome to another day here in Winter Wonderland. It literally is Winter Wonderland at the moment. If you can see behind me, it has been non-stop snowing for like the last 2 days. I think we've had about 30 centimeters of snow here. You can literally see on our balcony like just how thick, look at this little table, like you can just see how thick the snow is on there. It's absolutely insane. It's kind of stopping this morning. It's like still flurrying a little bit, but we're hoping to get a little bit of clear skiing today. But I am up, dressed and ready. The meal last night was absolutely insane. So you do this like hot plate there. They had loads of different options. They've got like raclette, they've got fondue, but we decided to go for the meat platter, which is basically where you get given these uncooked meats and you can kind of cook them yourself on this like really cool like hot stone, and you cook it yourself. You've got like little mushrooms and courgettes like put with it. It's got lots of different sauces. It was absolutely amazing, and it's just one of those places where the vibe is just so cute and it's constantly fully booked. Like every time we've been there, it's always been full, and it was full again last night. One thing I will say, if ever you're coming to Outdoors, if ever you're going to book Edelweiss, underdress for it, because with the hot plates and with the raclettes and all the heat going on, it gets so hot in there. But the wine was amazing, the food was amazing, the pudding was amazing, so we had a really lovely time, and we are up, dressed and ready for another day of skiing. I've just got on my super dry thermal that does the that does up. I've got another one underneath. I've got like a Uniqlo one on underneath, and I've decided to go for my white salopettes today. These are again from Superdry. I absolutely love these. I thought I'll change it up a little bit, go for something a little bit different. And I also have, if you can see, a little French braid. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but I French braided my hair today, although I say my mum has French braided my hair. As I said, if you know how to French braid, you'll be very popular on your ski trip, because it's such an easy way of just scraping your hair off of your face, getting it out of the way, but in a really comfortable manner, so that it means that when you've got your helmet on, there's nothing like digging in. So I've got French braided hair, minimal makeup on, I'm all dressed, I'm all layered up, and I am so ready for another morning of skiing. So let's get going.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want.
Now that is what I'm talking about. Look at the sunshine behind me. This is what we call bluebird weather in the ski community. Blue skies, beautiful conditions. You can see the snow so clearly, and it's just so much more enjoyable when the sun is shining. So we've actually decided to come out for lunch today. It's our first lunch out, because whenever it's like snowy, there's never really much point in having lunch out because you can't really see the surroundings. So we've been going back to the chalet for lunch most days, but today we are having lunch at Signal 2108, which is one of the loveliest restaurants on the Piste, and it just has the most amazing views. This morning's ski session has just been incredible. We've had such good runs, it's been such good conditions, and it really does change everything when the sun is shining. So we're going to go and have some lunch now. I've been eyeing up the burger. I'm so excited for this, and it's just so nice to finally get a little bit of sun.
Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to
Well,
be wilder.
good morning everyone from another chilly day here in Outdoors. But if you look behind me, we have blue skies. You can actually see the mountains all the way over there. We've got loads of cars seeming to come past at the moment, but look at that view Oh, it is just absolutely incredible, but also means it is chilly this morning. I can see my breath, but I've wrapped up warm. I've got my black SLOPES back on today. I've got a couple of thermals on with this little houndstooth number over the top, which I think is really, really cute, and we are ready to head out for another gorgeous day of skiing in the sun. So, plan of action for this morning, seeing as though it is our first beautiful, completely blue sky day. We got a little bit of sun yesterday, but today is completely blue skies. This is the epitome of what they call bluebird weather. We are heading right to the tippity top of the mountain. There's a really amazing viewpoint up there on Peak Blanc where you can see Mont Blanc, and it's absolutely incredible. I'm so out of breath because it's so hard walking in ski boots. I don't even have my skis. Alex always carries them for me. But if I show you, we are going to be going all the way up to the top there, where you can see all the snow coming off the mountain. You're going to get the most amazing view. It's one of my favourite places to go when you've got blue sky weather. So we are heading all the way up there. Okay, so we're just in the DMC and now heading up to the top. But first of all, can we just appreciate the view behind me? It's always my favourite thing, being able to have the long lift up, because you just get such a good view of the village down below. It looks absolutely magical, especially with all of the snow, and now that the sun is shining, you can see all the mountains around us, which is just absolutely breathtaking. But apparently it's 54 km/h winds up at the top, so I think it's going to be very, very cold. So I'm wrapping up warm. I've got like a little bandana on, obviously got my helmet, I've got my Burberry scarf, which I will probably pull right over my mouth, and I have about 3 layers of thermals on at the moment, keeping me nice and warm. I've gone all black again. Today's outfit, got my black SLOPES back on, and I am so ready for this. We're going to do one of our favourite runs once we get to the top, which is called Seren, which is pretty famous here in outdoors because it's the longest run in Europe. It's like 16 kilometres. It's so long. It literally takes you right from the top of the mountain all the way to the bottom of the gorge. It's a black run, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's got so many lovely views. We've literally been saving that run for a good day like today, because you just get such amazing views. It's absolutely breathtaking, and it's such a fun one to do. But it's going to be cold when we get to the top. We're going to want to seriously wrap up. But I'm so excited to see the views from the top, see Mont Blanc, see everything from Peak Blanc. It's just absolutely breathtaking.
Then once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me.
Well, I think it is safe to say that we made the most of the bluebird weather today. My goodness me, we literally skied until the runs closed, and I've never done that before. They were putting up the blockades, they were closing the lifts, and they were telling us all to go home. But we really just wanted to make the most of the sunshine, of the incredible conditions and the incredible weather, just make the most of the fact that it's our second last day of skiing. I have to say, I think today has been my favourite day in terms of the runs that we've done, in terms of the weather, in terms of the vibe. I really do feel like when the sun comes out, it just completely changes the vibe of a resort. Like, everyone's sitting out, having drinks, having beers, listening to music, and it's just so much fun. I actually heard a fact the other day. If you know the song from ELO, Mr. Blue Sky, I always thought it was about like summer and like summer coming along. Apparently it was actually written about a ski holiday. So the kind of like main writer from ELO, I don't actually know the artist's name, but apparently he was on a ski holiday. It had been snowing all week, and then on his last day of the holiday the sun came out, and that's what inspired him to write the song, because it really does change the entire vibe of just all of the skiing, all of the après. It's so lovely when the sun comes out. So yeah, love that fact because it really is true. Mr. Blue Sky changes everything. So today was absolutely fabulous. As I mentioned, we did Suresnes, which is literally the longest run in Europe. It's like 15 or 16 kilometers. It's so long, but it's such a fab one because it's all the way from the top of Pic Blanc, which is like the highest point that you can get to in outdoors, and then goes all the way to the bottom of the gorge. So it's such a fun run. It is a black, so it's a little bit tricky in places, so we were tired by the end of it, needed those drinks that we got, and it needed a big old lunch to refuel us, but totally worth it because it's just such a gorgeous run. So we got some really good filming today, we've got some really good skiing in, and it's just been so much fun. And we are heading out tonight for dinner, which I'm really looking forward to. We're going to, I can't remember the name of it, but it's this really cute kind of like vendor place. It's got like some drinks, it's got like different vibes. It's quite warehousey, I guess, in the kind of like description of it, in the sense of like, you know, when you have all the different vendors, quite similar to like a lot of places in London. Like, it feels very Seven Dials to me, where you've got the different like food vendors that you can go to so everyone can have what they want. It's really cute place right in the middle of town. So I will see if I can like put the name on screen or link it down below if I do remember, because I can't remember the name of the life of me. Can't remember the name for the life of me at the moment, but we are heading out there tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that. Gonna get some cocktails in, do a little bit more après, because that is the best part about a ski trip. But it really has just been so much fun for the last couple of days, just really soaking in the sunshine. I feel like I didn't really speak too much yesterday because we really just wanted to make the most of the first good weather day that we had, and today it was just even better. I cannot believe that tomorrow is our last day here. This week has just gone so quickly. I mean, my legs are feeling it, my shins are feeling it. I am very tired in my body, but my mind is like, I'm still ready to go, ready to party, ready to après. I want to do even more skiing. So yeah, really looking forward to tonight's meal, our second last night here in outdoors. But it's been such a fun week so far, and I can't wait for one more day of skiing in the sunshine. But yeah, literally just wearing the cutest little jumper, just the black roll neck. I've just put my hair up in a what's this called, a hairband, just to get it off my face because I can't really be bothered to style it, to be perfectly honest. I'm washing it so much at the moment, like literally every other day, just because it gets so like stuck to your head from your helmet. You get quite greasy. It's like really not a vibe. So I am washing it a lot, and I'm not wanting to heat style it too much, so I'm just kind of leaving it be. So yeah, super simple hair, super simple makeup, and a super simple outfit. That is the vibe that we like to go for on a ski trip. Good morning from this little egghead right here. I feel like I'm just a floating head amongst a sea of black thermals, but good morning and welcome to our last day here in outdoors. Oh my goodness me, I cannot believe we are already on our last day here. I'm so sad, so sad. The trip has literally just gone so quickly. It's gone in a blink of an eye, and it has been the most amazing week, and we are blessed with another day of sun today. It's currently still dark outside because we have gotten up so early. We want to make the most of it today. We want to head out first thing, literally get the first lift, and just spend the entire day on the slopes in the sunshine. So that's the plan of action for today. But honestly, I cannot believe how quickly this week has gone. It's literally gone in an absolute flash. It's been such a lovely week on the slopes here in outdoors. I really hope you guys have enjoyed coming along with me. We've got one last day of swoop swoop swooping, so let's get going. I think it is safe to say that it has been the most incredible week of skiing. I cannot believe that it is our last night here and outdoors. This week has literally gone like that. It's gone so quickly, but I really think it goes to show how much of a good time you're having when the holiday just seems to vanish before your eyes. We really have had the most incredible week, the most magical holiday, and I just could not be more grateful for the skiing that we had, the snow conditions that we had. Like, I know we had a whiteout at the start of the week. We had a couple of days of like solid snow, but actually, and then the conditions to ski in were perfect. It meant that we really enjoyed the bluebird weather and just soaked up every minute of it. I'm honestly beaming because this has just been one of my favorite ski holidays I've ever been on, and I really hope I've shown you the magic of outdoors because it's just my favorite ski resort to come to. I'm very fortunate that I usually get to go skiing at least once every year, but outdoors just holds such a special place in my heart. No matter where else I go, I always want to come back here. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming with us this week. It's been so much fun taking you along with me and vlogging for the week whilst we've been away on the little family holiday ski trip. It's been so much fun. I love doing travel vlogs with you guys. I really enjoy taking you away to different countries, different places, showing what I'm doing, wearing, eating. It's so much fun for me as well. But we are heading out tonight for our last meal of the evening. I'm not gonna lie, I can't really bother to style my hair, so I'm sorry if I keep fiddling with it, but I'm just gonna leave my hair as is. I've gone for the cashmere roll neck again, but I just styled it up with a little Pandora pendant, which I think looks really cute with it. I love cashmere roll necks because I feel like they're so easy to just elevate and change up with your jewellery. But we are actually heading back to Edelweiss tonight. If you ever wondered where I get my creature of habit waist from, it's from my family. If we like something, we like something. So we've all decided that we want to have our last meal back at Edelweiss tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm seriously eyeing up the raclette. And I kind of know that as soon as I have got my fill of fromage, I am not going to be picking up this vlogging camera. So I thought I would sign off the ski vlog with you guys now and just say that I really hope you enjoyed coming with us this week. I really hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been doing, eating, wearing, all that jazz, and just seeing the magic of the ski trip. Let me know if you have any questions. I might do a Q&A on my Instagram actually, because I feel like I've been getting loads of questions about the ski trip, about what we've been doing, tips, advice. I hope I covered as much of that as I can throughout the week. But let me know if you do have any questions, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button, if you found me from this video, I would absolutely love it if you hit that down below. You can also check out all of my other travel vlogs in my travel playlist. But It's been such an incredible week. I'm feeling so blessed, so grateful, but I won't lie, I am quite excited to sleep in my own bed tomorrow night and get back to the beautiful countryside of Hampshire. So I will of course pick back up with you guys when I'm at home. We're gonna go out tonight, have some lovely cheese, lovely wine and lovely company for dinner for our last night here in Outdoors.